New tonight, a neighbor who says she watched a St. Pete man's deadly encounter with police is now questioning how officers handled that situation. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay News at 5. I'm Frank Wiley.
It's good to have you with us. I'm Courtney Robinson, and that witness tells 10 Investigates officers tased Brian Pepal multiple times. The Pinellas County Use of Deadly Force Investigative Task Force is now handling this case.
So far, they say St. Pete police responded to a welfare check after the stepmom of 48-year-old Brian Pepal said he was having a mental health crisis. It says Pepal exited the residence, even attacked the officers. The officers defended themselves and took him to the ground. Also, once in custody, he was not breathing. It goes on to say none of the force used by officers was intentional deadly force.
10 Investigates' Jennifer Titus dug for more answers about exactly what type of force was used.
I'll show you as much as I can.
Elizabeth Penson
He come out the door.
says she watched police
They knocked and they were backed up.
walk up to her neighbor, 48-year-old Brian Pepal's home, after she says he was having a mental health crisis.
His mother came up on the property because of an incident that happened earlier that morning, so she was aware of his mental decline. And we decided together that the best option was to call the police and try to have like a welfare check done on him.
According to a press release from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, Pepal exited the home and immediately attacked the officers.
You can see that there was a scuffle back and
The
forth
dents in the truck, she says, shows evidence the fight took place.
where he was handcuffed.
But she says what happened next is something the release fails to say.
At least 5 times, if not more, that they tased him.
The release only says that the officers defended themselves, and during the course of the fight, they took Pepal to the ground.
They kept tasing him, and the next thing I seen, he was on his back, and they were pushing on him.
All the press release says is that none of the force used by the officers was intentional deadly force, and it is unknown why Pepal stopped breathing. We reached out by email to the sheriff's office today to confirm that a taser has been used, but they wouldn't confirm, only writing back, "This is an open and active investigation, and nothing further will be released at this time."
I feel like the system failed somebody who is suffering from a mental situation.
Again, the entire incident is being investigated by the Sheriff's Office Use of Force Task Force. Jennifer Titus, 10 Investigates.